The Clapham chemical attacker, still on the run since last Wednesday night. Obviously, drove from Newcastle to London, Clapham, where he attacked with some sort of alkali substance a woman he was in a relationship with, you understand, and her 2 young children. They're all still in hospital. She has life-changing injuries. 12 people in total were injured in this attack. Vicious, foul attack. He's been on the run. £20,000 reward offered by the police, still not been found. But we discovered, obviously, very quickly afterwards, he was granted asylum on his 3rd attempt, even though he had a conviction for sexual assault, a suspended 2-year sentence. Again, why a suspended sentence for sexual assault? But he smuggled himself into this country. But after he converted to Christianity, oh, what a surprise. Now, if you went back to your home country, you'd be subject to persecution, so he gets to stay here. It's quite an extraordinary story. Turns out it's not, because according to a Christian source on the Radio 4, 40 asylum seekers on the Bibi Stockholm barge are currently converting to Christianity. That's 1 in 7 of the 300 on the barge. What is going on, Charlie?
It's a sham. People are able to use these loopholes, whether it's through religious purposes or whether you're presenting yourself as, someone who's gay or just to try and cheat the system.
Say anything, do anything.
To allow your claim to sort of be heard and processed and accepted, I think is something that the authorities are now really going to have to crack down.
But they're going to try it on. Of course they are. It's the fact that the authorities believe them. It's the fact that these church figures apparently believe these people, and that the judges in the tribunals go, oh, OK, yeah, fair enough. So you've been a devout Muslim all your life, but you've suddenly, at the point when your asylum claim comes up, you've now converted to Christianity. Sure you have.
Yes, yes. And it seems almost impossible to prove otherwise, but that doesn't necessarily mean, actually, that your asylum should then be granted.
But also, by the way, if it's impossible to prove otherwise, well, here's the thing. Well, then why don't you just pretend not to be a Christian when you get sent back to your home country? Or even better, in the case of Abdul Ezedi, why don't you not sexually assault a woman and then, perhaps your claim would have come through a bit quicker, although clearly shouldn't have gone through. He shouldn't have been in the country. It is an extraordinary story. And again, this is the same as those do-gooders on planes. You go, oh, no, someone's being sent back. He's a failed asylum seeker. Don't deport him. Oh, no, he's only a gang rapist. Oh, no, he only shot someone in gang warfare on the capital streets. I mean, yeah, but well done for being all righteous on a bloody Ryanair flight trying to stop some guy being transported back to his home country. We are living in Cuckoo land, where an awful lot of people, including it up here, the church, the people running the asylum system, are politicians. Half of the media, frankly, they only get up in arms about this stuff once there's a woman and her kids in hospital. Don't get it. The rest of us get it. Why don't they? You've worked in government. Why don't they get it?
Well, I think that's why we haven't really heard too much from the Home Office, because I think they'll be wanting to establish all of the facts and the timeline of when applications were made and when they were processed and when they were granted. But you're absolutely right. People of this country will want to know how on earth someone was able to commit a crime, get a criminal record for a sexual offence, and then on a 3rd attempt be granted asylum. If you are fleeing your country because you are at risk, if you then pose a risk to the country that you fled to, you should not be allowed to stay.
Yes,
exactly.
That's right. And also, I'm sorry you're going to be persecuted when you go home. Maybe you should have thought of that before you sexually assaulted someone. Not our problem. Yes. I don't understand why these people don't understand the not our problem thing. Forgiveness is a wonderful thing. Well, I hope that mum and her 2 children and the other 9 people, including police officers who went to your aid and neighbours and good, Samaritans, passers-by, I hope they forgive you for what you did, because you allowed that to happen. You allowed that to happen. So Christian forgiveness is all very well, but maybe you're forgiving the wrong people. But there we are. No, I want to ask your thoughts on this, because Am I angry? I've gone beyond anger about this, because I'm not even surprised by this anymore. But we're asking about the Church of England being accused of supporting bogus asylum claims after the Clapham attacker won asylum after claiming to have converted to Christianity, and 40 migrants on the Bibi Stockholm barge have also reportedly converted. I want to know, what is your reaction to that?